Yeah. Next, see remaining problems now. First bit only they are asking all parallelograms are trapeziums. What are the properties of trapezium actually? Yes, trapezium is nothing but we need one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Can I see the condition in parallelogram? Yes, in parallelogram we can see two pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. So parallelogram is satisfying the conditions of a trapezium. So what we can say now? Every parallelogram is a trapezium. Why? Because in parallelogram also we can see that one pair of opposite sides are parallel. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. See, let's go with figure. Let me take one parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal and also parallel. Equal and parallel. What is trapezium? Trapezium is nothing but one pair of opposite sides are parallel. They are asking is parallelogram is called a trapezium? Yes. For parallelogram we can say trapezium also, because in parallelogram also you can see one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So what we can write? Yes, all parallelograms. All parallelograms are trapezium. All parallelograms are trapezium because what is the reason? Because in parallelogram also one pair of opposite sides are parallel. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. Actually, to get a trapezium, we need one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Even we can see same thing in parallelogram also. Because of that, every parallelogram is trapezium. See, once every trapezium is parallelogram, think about it. What we need to get a parallelogram? Opposite sides. Two pair of opposite sides are parallel. But in trapezium, we can't see two pair of opposite sides are parallel. So every trapezium is not a parallelogram, but every parallelogram is trapezium. Let's move next one. All squares are trapeziums. To get a trapezium, we need one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Yes, even in square also we can see one pair of opposite sides are parallel. See, to get a trapezium, we need one pair of opposite sides are parallel. What is meant by square? All sides are equal. Two pair of opposite sides are parallel. They are asking, is that square is called a trapezium? Yes, 100%. Because in square also you can see one pair of opposite sides are parallel. What we can write now is all squares are trapezium. All squares are trapezium because in square also we have one pair of opposite sides are parallel. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. So that is the way we can do comparison. Once if you know the properties of types of quadrilaterals, then it will be easy to do comparison. Hope you understood. We go for next problem. Yes, let's go for second one. Identify all the quadrilaterals that have four sides are equal, four right angles. In which type of quadrilateral we can see all the four sides are equal? Is all the four sides are equal? Rectangle, parallelogram, square? Yes, we can see in square all the four sides are equal. More any other type of quadrilateral? Yes, in rhombus also we can see that all the four sides are equal. In square we can see all the four sides are equal. Even in rhombus also we can see that all the four sides are equal. Now what is the solution, ma? Square and rhombus. Square and rhombus have all sides are equal. All the four sides are equal. All figure we can see all the four angles are right angles. Parallelogram, no right angles. Yes, in rectangle we can see that all the four angles are right angles, 90 degrees. More in square also we can see that all the four angles are right angles. Yes, in rectangle we can see each angle is 90 degrees. Even in square also we can see that each angle is right angle. Each angle is 90 degrees. Yes. What is the solution, ma? Rectangle and square. Rectangle and square have four right angles. Four right angles. Yes, hope you understood. Yeah, next go for third bit, ma. They are asking explain how square is a parallelogram. Explain how square is a rectangle. Actually, what we need to get a parallelogram? Two pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. Even same thing we can see in square also. What are the properties of square? All sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel. They are asking how square is a parallelogram. Let me take one square. All the four sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. What is mean by parallelogram? Parallelogram is what? No? Opposite sides are equal and two pair of opposite sides are parallel. So how square is called a parallelogram? They are asking. Is what we can say in square also. We can see in square also. In square also two pair of. In square also two pairs of opposite sides. Two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So what we can say? So square is also a parallelogram. Square is also a parallelogram. Then go to the next one. How we can say square is a rectangle? Square, we know all the four sides are equal. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal and parallel. How square is a rectangle? In square also we have opposite sides are equal and parallel. Yes, I can say that. In square also we have what we have on square. In square also we have opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. And also each angle is what? Right angle. This information is enough to say that how square is a rectangle, right? In square also we have opposite sides are parallel and equal and each angle is 90 degrees. This information is enough to say that how square is a rectangle. So that is the way we need to write the explanation. Yeah, next we'll go for fourth bit one. They are asking name the quadrilateral whose diagonals bisect each other. Whose diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other. Once if we know the properties of types of quadrilaterals, then we can write this all easily. In which type of quadrilateral we can see diagonals are bisect each other? Is in square we can see that diagonals are bisect each other. Even I can see in rectangle also. In rectangle also I can see that diagonals are bisect each other. More we can see in parallelogram. In parallelogram also we can see that diagonals are bisect each other. Even in rhombus also we can see that diagonals are bisect each other. All this type of quadrilateral we can see diagonals are bisect each other. What is the solution, ma? Square, rectangle, parallel. Diagonals are, how the diagonals na? Diagonals are bisect each other. Diagonals are bisect each other. Means what? Near the intersecting point of the diagonals, they will divide two equal parts. Two equal parts. In which type of quadrilateral we can see diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other? Means near the intersecting point we can see right angles also. In square we can see diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other. In square also you can see that diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other. More we can see in rhombus also see. In rhombus also we can see that diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other. What is the solution here? Square and rhombus. Square and rhombus have diagonals are, how the diagonals for diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other. Perpendicular bisect each other. Bisect each other. See, this completely depend on properties of types of quadrilaterals. Hope you understood. Yeah. Now they are asking, explain why a rectangle is convex quadrilateral. Already we learned what is mean by convex quadrilateral, what is mean by concave quadrilateral. What is mean by convex quadrilateral now? Here the given figure is rectangle. Given figure is rectangle. So let us name it ABC rectangle and draw diagonals AC DB. How the two diagonals are? Both the diagonals of a rectangle are, both the diagonals of rectangle AC and DB are lie inside the rectangle, lie inside the polygon, lie inside the quadrilateral. So that it is called a convex quadrilateral. Convex quadrilateral means what ma? Diagonals of a polygon lie in its interior, lie in its interior. What we can write solution ma? Yes, both the diagonals of rectangle are, how they are na? Lie in its interior, lie in its interior. So both the diagonals are lies inside of that polygon. Because of that, it is called a convex quadrilateral. If not, it is called a concave quadrilateral. Hope you understood what are the different types of quadrilaterals we have and what are its properties. Based on that, we completed few problems also. So based on that, you try to do this homework ma. Exercise 3.4, first bit, third bit, fourth bit, sixth bit. First bit is all, third bit, fourth bit, sixth bit only one we have. So try to do this all homework. Thank you. We'll meet in next class.